While Percy was at the works, Wilbert the forest engine did his jobs. "You're lucky to have such a long line," he would say to Thomas and Toby. "Mine is only about 1.5 miles long. The scenery is superb though, and my driver says it's better in the valley. Our volunteers are going to open that up a bit though. They work hard, but it takes a very long time." Thomas and Toby liked to listen to Wilbert's stories. One of Wilbert's first jobs was at the lead mine. "Don't go past the danger sign," Thomas said one night. "I fell down a mine once." Wilbert smiled. "I've worked in a coal mine, so I know about danger signs. But," he added, "there was an engine who thought he knew better." "What happened?" asked the other engines. Wilbert paused, and this is the story he told them. The engine didn't have a name, just a number, 16. He worked in a steelworks with some other engines. One of the jobs 16 and his friends had to do was take the waste from the works in special trucks to a place they called the tip. 16 got tired of always stopping in the same place. He tried to go further, but his driver always prevented him. The other engines tried to stop him too. "If the notice says danger, then you shouldn't pass it," they said. 16 paid no attention. "Don't be silly," his driver said. "We mustn't pass the notice, or goodness knows where we shall end up." But 16 wanted to know. "Pooh," he scoffed. "I could take care of myself." One morning, 16 got up ready for work. There had been rain overnight, and the rails were wet and slippery. 16 thought of a naughty idea. He met the trucks, he said, "When you get to the tip, can you pull me past the danger sign?" The silly trucks giggled as they were shunted into the large steelworks. Soon, 16 was bringing the waste to the tip. His driver tried to stop as usual. The coupling tightened, and the trucks dragged 16 forwards. The driver was cross. "You silly engine," he scolded. "Was it my fault?" muttered 16 sulkily. "It was those trucks." "You've always wanted to pass that board," said the driver crossly. "I believe that you asked them to pull you on purpose." 16 said no more. The foreman ran towards them. "What are you doing there, driver?" he shouted. "It's not safe." "The trucks dragged us," the driver explained. "Right, come back to the office with me, and fireman, get your engine on firm ground before it's too late," ordered the foreman. But it was already too late. As the foreman turned away, the earth beneath 16's wheels sank, and the rails sagged. A small rush of stone clattered away to the bottom of the bank. 16 knew that if he tried to move, it would only make things worse. Groaned 16. Beneath his weight, the rails sagged even more. Suddenly, they fell away completely. As the fireman leapt to safety, 16 overbalanced. The coupling between him and the trucks broke, and he rolled cab over wheels down the bank. "16 lay on his side, looking surprised. "Help! Help!" he gasped weakly. He was rescued, but he wasn't repaired, and he was sent to the back of the shed in disgrace. The engines were silent. "What happened to 16 after that?" ventured Toby. "Is he still there?" asked Thomas. "He got better than he deserved," smiled Wilbert. "Some preservation people came and bought him, and now he lives on a heritage line. But I think he's lucky to have been given a second chance." The other engines could only agree.